King of Duck TV.
Hey, Nick. So usually when you're preparing for a matchup against Washington State, you're preparing for a team that throws like 50 to 60 times a game. Now they're coming off a game where they only threw it 33 times. As a safety, what benefits are there in not going up against the air raid? And what things did you see from them watching film?
This is in general, we're able to adjust our defense to what calls that we're preparing for. Because like last year, we did a lot of things that, like you said, prepare for air raid, but now we see that they're running the ball, mixing it up a little bit more. So we're able to mix up our calls. That's the real big, not issue, but the real big difference this year. We can play around with the different play calls that we have and the different run fits and stuff.
James Crapia, the Oregonian.
Nick, I know the boundary plays in the box a good bit, usually anyway. Certainly you and Brady did that a lot last year, but I mean, you were down at the line of scrimmage at one point, I think even between the tackles at various points in the dime package on Saturday. Just how fun is that to play? How unique is that role in that package for you where, like I say, man, I mean, seeing a box safety down at the line of scrimmage is pretty unusual.
Yeah, I find it a lot of fun. I got the chance to do it a little bit in high school, so that's why I'm a little bit more comfortable doing it here. But all it is for us, for me personally, a guy that can cover whenever needed and fit the run too. That's why we go into that package, especially for teams like this. We can mix it up and do different things out of it. It just expands our defense and it makes everything more better for us.
Matt Preem, 247 Sports.
Max Borgi was just so versatile for them at running back the last couple of seasons. And whether he plays or not, what do you see out of the running back that replaced him against Oregon State and just that position in general of the importance of containing the running back and just whether it's through the air or on the ground?
Yeah, I don't see much of a drop-off between Max Borgi and the new running back they have now. I can't really remember his name, but from what I saw last game, he runs the ball very well with bad intentions. Really, anybody on defense is, you feel me, is fair game. I like that. I appreciate the physicality that he runs with too as well.
Eric Scopel, 247 Sports.
Probably tough seeing Verone get ejected on Saturday. I guess you don't have to react to the call and whether you liked it or not, but kind of changed, I guess, the preparation this week, knowing he's not going to be there for the first half, and who's looked good in that spot.
No, we had Bennett Williams and Jordan Haffel step up in that free safety position, and they've been rotating at nickel as well, and they've been doing a good job. It's not a drop off between them either. Communication is a big thing for us, and they've been doing a very well job with that.
Ryan Thorburn, register guard.
Nick, from the safety position, how much do you have to kind of cram for this freshman quarterback and trust your eyes and preparation? And what did you learn about him with this one game he's played?
For me personally, I believe it's nothing more, nothing less than my regular preparation for any other team. And as far as he goes in the game he had last week, he's a very good freshman with a bright future, and we have to prepare for him just as well as we'll prepare for the top quarterback in the Pac-12.
Max Torres, Scoop Duck.
Nick, yeah, just to take it back to Verone's call real quick. How do you kind of react as a teammate? How do you kind of go about rebounding and picking him up and really just with the safety position kind of accepting that you have those kind of bang plays, but you want to kind of be as physical as you can?
We go about thing in the defensive room. We just say control what you can control. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it explains itself. Football is a physical game, and you can't really compromise being physical for giving up a touchdown potentially in that situation as well. I'd rather him be physical and do what he did than rather give up 7 points. So I'm okay with that.
Eric.
I know Steve Stevens has been kind of waiting in the wings for a while. He got a pretty extended run, I think, there, or at least I saw him on the field quite a bit. Kind of, what did you see from him and your excitement level to kind of see him out there so much?
Man, Steve, I see a lot of improvement from Steve overall, just in general, from his covering skills from all the way down to his tackling. He's done a very well job is getting better and getting simpling things down to his keys and just getting right this offseason. And he showed that in the first game and a little bit in practice too.
Ryan.
Nick, Minshew Mania kind of peaked the last time you guys were in Pullman. What kind of memories stand out from your last game against Washington State on the road?
It definitely left a bad taste in our mouth for the people, for the guys that were there when we lost. And it was definitely a learning experience. And we know what it is now. Fans or no fans, but we know what we have to do, and we know how to prepare for this team. But going to Pullman.
Matt.
What was Saturday like without fans? What was the environment? And I'm assuming there was probably a lot of excitement to build up to finally be able to play, but just what was that atmosphere like to you?
Of course, it was very different. Honestly, in my opinion, it almost felt like a scrimmage because, there's no fans at a scrimmage, but at the end of the day, it's still football. And when you're in between the lines, it felt the same. Other than I didn't really notice it until I got on the sideline and you don't hear fans just right behind you cheering or whatever. But once you're playing, it's whatever. It's the game.
That's all we have for you, Nick. Appreciate the time.
All right. Thank you.
Good luck this weekend.